You also emphasize how being connected, human, and meaningful creates a competitive advantage, which I agree with you on that, especially in this day and age versus just in the strictly financial sense. Why do you think this is such a massive differentiator in today's world?
I think what we've seen over and over throughout the last couple decades is that when organizations invest in their people, it translates to better experiences, right? And we can show you boatloads of research on this, right? Over the last couple decades, if people need that, look me up. I'll send you a boat full of it. But I think this is another one of those things that you can logic into pretty easily, right? Because it's like I can understand intuitively that if people are feeling cared for and seen, they're going to show up with more energy. And when they show up with more energy, they actually have more to give the customer. They have more ideas to bring to their team. They have more resilience for stuff that goes wrong, on, right? Like you can't really go wrong, right? When you're investing into the right spot, are the people. And, all companies almost would say that, people are our greatest asset. Right? So like at some level, they get this. There needs to be like this kind of investment into people. The challenge I think that we see, Charles, is that we run into a fundamental misalignment of incentives. And the misalignment happens because organizations are really measured on short-term results and people are fundamentally long-term investments. Your employees are going to be, 30 or 40 years in a career for someone these days on average. And we're on a quarterly return cycle for profits. These things are misaligned, right? So this is the problem we run into, is that organizations, leaders, managers, organizational systems, right? They know that over the long term, the best possible outcomes result from investing in their people, but they're actually not they're not incentivized over the long term. They're incentivized over the short term. And this is why we see so many companies struggle with a continuing investment in people, because on the short term, there's a whole lot of ways to make money in the short term that don't involve investing in people. And so simply because the system is demanding it, leaders feel compelled to do those things. It's not because they're bad. It's not right. It's because the system is demanding this from people. And so that's where we start to really end up with misaligned things where being connected, human, or meaningful actually isn't maybe the best thing for me to do if I need to meet next quarter's projection.